Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommies Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 394, 6 fun activities for parents when the kids go back to school because you deserve a little me time now that you've shown your kids a great summer. Back to school week is a rite of passage, not only for your kids, but for parents as well. Sure, we might be a tad worn down after 10 weeks of having our darling cherubs home 24/7, but there's also something a bit surreal about facing the change that the quiet days may hold ahead. Now that your children are back in the throes of a 7-hour school day, do you find yourself wondering what on earth you're going to do with yourself? Probably not, but just in case, Mighty Mommy has 6 fun treats in store for how you can spend your lonely days during this new school year. Tip number 1, plan a day retreat alone. That big yellow bus has just rumbled out of your neighborhood with your kids safely in tow. Now what? The options really are endless, but why not start with a scheduled day retreat just for you? You have at least 6 free hours, so make the most of it. Hit the local library for a few hours of quiet bliss and peruse the aisles and pick up anything and everything that interests you. Next up, head to the beach or your local park and sit quietly with a journal and a pen and record all your thoughts on being a parent. Savoring your favorite takeout food, regardless of whether it's a sweet treat or a deli sandwich, is also a must. There are no rules for this quiet day of solitude except taking time to reconnect with yourself. And tip number 2, get reacquainted with your spouse or partner. Back to school time affords couples some much needed time to reconnect, alone. Put your phone on silent, unplug your electronics, turn off the TV, and just be with one another. Reminisce about how you first met and fell in love. Savor a few stolen moments of holding hands, enjoying a quiet lunch, or even going for a peaceful ride in your neck of the woods. Look at the positive. This is a time for you and your partner to rekindle your romance, have privacy in the house, travel, or just get to know one another again. And tip number 3, reach for the stars. Make a list of things you always wanted to do but couldn't because you were raising your kids. Maybe it's learning to crochet, cooking gourmet, or going back to school yourself. You're never too old to learn. Pick something that excites and motivates you and then dive right in. And don't limit yourself just because you're a parent. Dream big and reach for the stars. Tip number 4, go back to bed. Some say sleep is so overrated, but when you're a crazy busy parent, sleep shouldn't be something you skimp on, though often it is. Take advantage of these first few weeks of school and crawl back into bed with your favorite book or perhaps the TV remote and just relax and chill out. After the summer craziness that your entire family has just endured, let your cozy bed offer a bit of respite. Tip number 5, hit the mall. Don't discount a relaxing trip to your local mall or grocery store once the kiddies are back to school. You can walk down every single aisle, no tantrums, no begging. You can even try on clothes. Even if you just wander through the different stores and do a lot of window shopping, you'll be opening yourself up to some new ideas, fashion, and even recipes if you end up in the grocery store. There's so much to take in and enjoy in a mall, if you have the time on your hands to digest and enjoy it. With the kids in school, this is the perfect time to hit the mall and escape. And tip number 6, clean the house. You're kidding, right? After spending 10 intense weeks with your kids home from school, you think cleaning the house is the way to unwind? Yes. Puttering around the house alone with perhaps your favorite musical CD blasting in the background can be a wonderful way to spend some quality time with yourself. This is an opportunity to clean, purge, and get organized for the new school year ahead. One of my favorite rituals when my kids go back to school is going through my closet and drawers and getting my own wardrobe organized for the year. As a treat to myself for having just shown my kids a great summer, I always set aside some money to splurge on a few new pieces and accessories for myself. How do you spend some alone time once the kids head back to school? Share your thoughts in the comments section at quickanddirtytips.com/mighty-mommy or post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. You can also connect with me on Twitter at Mighty Mommy or email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. And I hope you'll visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. Wishing you and your kids a fantastic new school year. Thanks for listening, and until next time, happy parenting.